face, brown shawty. Yeah, cute 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 face, brown shawty. What it do? Yeah, cute face, brown shawty. What it?
Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. So today is my 17th birthday. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna I'm about to eat this seafood boil, and I'm gonna talk a little bit today about black girls and black spaces, and then black girls and white spaces. And I mean, it could be black boys and girls, you know. Got on my We Out Harry Tubman shirt. It's not mine, it's my mama's, but I took it, so. I really should put my hair back. I want y'all to see that, because you see the silk press? Yeah. Put it back. So what I usually get, crab legs, I get crawfish, I get extra potatoes, corn, eggs, and then shrimp. Ooh, they put a little sausage in there. Can't eat those. So, let me start off by talking. So, in my video, if you haven't watched it, my video, the title, me opening up about my mental health. If you haven't watched that, pause this and go watch that. And I'm gonna put the link in the description. But I talked a little bit about how I came from a mostly white elementary school with mostly white friends, and I went to a black middle school, which I didn't really have no friends, but most of the people was black there. And then I ended up at a majority white high school. So, and me trying to discover who I am, I faced a lot of confusion with like being able to identify with my blackness. Tastes like heart disease. What do I got? I don't know what I got these gloves on for. I ain't never did this before. What made you start doing that? I like the Carrie Crab House, but it's my best friend favorite one. It's crab du jour. If you're in the RDU area, crab du jour. But I usually go to the Carrie Crab House. That's in elementary school. I was more carefree. I wasn't really too hung up on what my friends look like. Like, I wasn't thinking about it too much, you know? I mean, people were still calling me Oreo, but I didn't understand how deep it was then. I just was like, they just are upset that I have white friends. I didn't understand it. And I mean, when I got to middle school, you know, that's when it's like, you know, you start getting into like talking to people. Like relationship wise, you know, crushes and stuff like that. And I was tired of people calling me Oreo. I was tired of people telling me that I sound white. I was tired of all of that because I didn't feel like none of that about myself, because I was just being who I was. And I feel like a lot of black girls struggle with being able to be who they are, and because they fear feeling left out. Like, no one wants to feel left out. Like, the people who look like me are the people who dislike me the most. Like, how does that make me feel? You know? White girls never tell me, oh, you're too black. Nothing like that. White girls never tell me, oh, you talk white. Nothing. I only heard that from black girls. And it made me feel like I didn't fit in with people, like my own people, you know? And of course, like, when you are in spaces, and I feel like it might be true for everyone, you feel a little more comfortable when you see people who look like you. You know? When I go into white spaces and I see black girls, I do feel more comfortable. And sometimes when I'm in black spaces, I still feel like an oddball, because I feel like the media has made it that black girls have to be, they gotta be loud, you gotta be like this, you gotta be like that, you gotta dress like this, talk like that, wear your hair like this, you know? And me, I don't really fall into a lot of those categories, you know? I can, you know, I switch it up, you know, I do things the way I want them to be done.
I don't know what I said.
Like, my blackness shouldn't be characterized by the way I talk or what I wear. We make each other feel like we're not black enough, you know? Like it was like black girls made me feel like, you know, I want black. And I'm like, clearly, I'm black. And they made me feel like I wasn't black enough for them, and I felt like I had to try hard and I had to do stereotypical black girl things to fit in, you know? And I didn't have to do that, because regardless, I'm black. But I think that's another reason I got so into like social justice and stuff like that. And as much as it's a passion for me, you know, and I love being an activist, I do think a little bit of it had to do with me trying to prove how black I was, you know? Because I struggled so much with that part of my identity. And the black girls who, you know, had the most friends and stuff like that, they want black girls like me. And you know, when you're younger, it hurts your feelings, because you're like, what am I doing wrong? You know? Nothing. Like, if you're a black girl and you feel like, you know, you don't fit in or you're not black enough, you do not have to do anything extra. That's just perpetuating the stereotype that black girls are this and black girls are that. And I can't even speak for all black girls, because we all have our own stories, and that's what makes us so special. That's what makes us so unique, because we all have our own stories. We all have our own things that we went through, you know. I can't speak for every black girl, because not every black girl went through the same things as me. But just speaking from my experience, it's like I went through so much trying to figure out, ain't no him here. I went through so much trying to figure out, am I black enough? Ooh. In middle school and stuff, like, I didn't wear Jordans. You know, I wasn't a fan. I wasn't really a fan of them, you know. I didn't wear whatever they were wearing in middle school. True Religion. Didn't True Religion go bankrupt? I wasn't wearing like stuff like that. Like, I like Converse and cheetah print slides. So, you know, and most of the black girls that I knew, they wore Jordans and stuff. And not to say that they was wearing that only because that's what black girls are supposed to wear, or that's how black girls are supposed to dress, so they intentionally dress like that. Like, that, what they wore had nothing to do with me, but I just felt like I didn't fit in because I didn't like that type of stuff, you know? And then going to a white high school, I felt like I had to work so hard to maintain my blackness, you know? It's like, now I don't have to prove it, because I'm around all these white people. So now I gotta protect how black I am, you know? I gotta prove like that, ooh, I can be around these white people and I can still have my blackness and maintain who I am. But when I was in a black space, I was fighting so hard to prove that I was black. Like, yeah, I fit in with y'all. Like, look at me, I'm black. You know, I do this, I do that. And I feel like I really just had to work hard when I got into high school to be able to be like, you know, oh yeah, I'm black. Or I feel like I always had to stand up when it became like a situation where it involved like something racist or a microaggression. I felt like I had to say something every time. You know, I was the spokesperson for the black community. Woo! And I even had to tell some of my teachers, like, you kind of make me feel like I always gotta stand up for, you know, black people and stuff like that, and I don't like that. I feel like sometimes in certain situations, just get your people. That's how I feel. And it's like, I feel like every time something like that happens, people shouldn't look to me just because I'm the only black person in the room. But why I have to explain to my peers, your student, why they shouldn't say that word. Like, you're a whole teacher. Let them know. And I feel like I shouldn't have to speak up every time. Anytime something happens, they want, oh, Nye, we would love you to. And it's not that I have a problem with it. Like, I have no problem educating people. But at a certain point, it got to feeling like a burden. Like, I was like, anytime something happened, they always gonna come to me and they want me to explain why. Tell them why you don't like it. Because I'm a great speaker. I feel like sometimes it's just like, that's not fair to me. I always gotta say something, you know? And that's why I feel like in white spaces, I gotta fight so hard to protect my blackness and maintain it. Because I feel like everybody trying to come steal it.
I just want to let y'all know how this was that splat. I'm talking about that potato was so good, bruh. It was so good. Oh my gosh.
I didn't really have much to talk about. I just wanted to talk a little bit about that. I got a lot of videos playing. I just been looking like trash. But I was like, let me get some content out there, you know? Let me get some content. I'll probably edit this real quick, upload it tonight.
I definitely just didn't do that. Made that video 3 days ago.
I just felt like listen here, honey. Pressure! I mean, this definitely could be a longer conversation because if we get into how deeply rooted this is, definitely could be a longer conversation because, you know, I think that's why a lot of black girls grow up thinking they have to be a certain way to prove that they're black. And it's really lame, to be honest, because black girls grow up with so many identity issues because they're trying to figure out why they not black enough for their black friends. And then it's not even like, oh, you're not white enough for your white friends, but you just don't feel white enough. Like, but at the same time, I would say don't pressure any friendships with anyone just because you want to feel like you're enough. Like, if they don't make you feel like you're enough, you don't need to be friends with them regardless of what race they are. Whew, I'm about to go to sleep. I'm about to be asleep. I know people tell me that if I did vlogs, they would watch them, but my life is boring, especially in quarantine. My life was boring before quarantine. It's real boring now. Like, really boring. But, I mean, I just wanted to talk to y'all real quick. I'm definitely going to make a lot more videos about stuff like this. Just talking about mainly my experience. I can't speak on anyone else. I just did my phone. Talking too much. Stay on the lookout for a lot more videos. Y'all want this so bad. I wish, maybe I should wait till I get some more subscribers. Because you know how the YouTubers be like, what's up, da, 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 da. But I don't know what to call. Thank you guys for watching. This is just a little short video just to have some content on my channel, you know. I'm gonna be uploading a lot more. I've been writing down a lot of videos that I want to do. It's just my AP exams are... Sir, my AP exams are coming up, but once those are done, school can see me on the flip side. But actually, the video that's going to be coming up is I'm going to be remaking a video I made when I had just turned 10. It was in 2013. I'm gonna post the old video on my Instagram, so make sure you follow me on Instagram at Flyny, FLYNYY, 2 Y's at the end of 9. I'm gonna be posting the old video on my Instagram, and I'm gonna be posting the remade video on my YouTube. I'm gonna be singing Mean by Taylor Swift. When I tell you the video in 2013 is the funniest video ever, I'm telling you, like, I was singing my little heart out too. Be ready for that video because that's probably gonna be the next video coming. I hope y'all enjoyed. Like, comment, share, and subscribe. Tell your friends to subscribe, and tell your friend to tell their friend to subscribe. See y'all later. I don't know how they be doing. They be like, see you later, and just go off, you know.